Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays, and today, Act 4! Act 4 of Virago on Hoplomachus Victorum. So, I'm super pumped for this. Hey Brian, he said, I feel bad I cannot watch you take down the Scion live. I probably won't, but I'm off to rehearsal tonight. Wanted to stop in and wish you the best of luck. Get your health up and get some good recruits. You got this. Thank you so much, Brian. I really appreciate it. So, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Today we are going to play through Act 4 for Virago to take on the Scion monster that is the Scion monster that we're going to be fighting. Which we're going to be heading to Vesuvius to fight this evil beast and see how we do. This ought to be interesting. This ought to be really interesting. So before we begin, I want to say thank you to my Patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. You're always welcome at the table. You're going to catch me looking up from time to time because as I'm setting up everything, turning on the lights and all that, I notice a spider walking on my ceiling. And usually I'd be like, oh, it's just a spider. But no, it's a brown recluse. I was like, I have to kill you. So I won combat. I won the showdown with that Scion, and now I'm calling the bug people tomorrow to come in and spray this whole house. So it's gonna be great. Gonna be great. Headed to Vesuvius, what could go wrong? I know, right? Hey, Brad. Alright, so, we've had some interesting playthroughs of this as, I never play anything perfect the first go-around, so I'm learning as I go. But I've gotten some really great feedback on things that I missed and things that I need to make sure to keep in track of. But overall, it's been really positive in terms of play. So let's see how we do taking on this creature. So before we begin, let's get some information. Alright, so I'm visibly shaking. So 8.8 on Board Game Geek. I'm not going to try to act like no hero. That was a brown recluse. Are you crazy? Anyway, 8.8 on Board Game Geek. Hoplomachus Victorum delivered early this year. Overall, about 17. Overall, the game ranked 1700. A strategy about 817, which still is pretty good based on all things being equal. It is a true solo game. 90 minutes playtime if you're not streaming. More if you are. Age 14 plus, community says 12 plus, and awaits about a 3.52 out of 5. So this ought to be really good. Josh, Adam, and Logan created this wonderful game. A great group of artists worked on it, and it was published by Chip Theory Games. Spiders burn it all down is the only way to be sure. I know, right? Nuke it from orbit. Alright, so let's get to the table. I'm looking down at it now. Let's get to the table and let's get into the fun. So, where we ended off last, if I get my zoom-ins going, we were over here as we took down the Kunlun champion, who was, I don't want to say her name bad, Bing Quinn. We took her down, and now we need to trek to Vesuvius to take on the main bad guy. I should have pulled out his card, but I did not. Where are you jerk? I think this is him. Yeah, this is him. Touty. So this is the sign we're going after. He's gonna roll all those dice and kill us, but we're gonna try not to die, and we'll see how this goes. All right, so we're gonna put him down here because that's where we're headed to Vesuvius to fight him and see how things go. But we started off here, and at first I was like, okay, well, I could get back to a ship, sail over here, and then walk. But why? Why do that when we could just hot-foot it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it'll take us 9 days to get there. Or 10 if we want to pick up an extra fight before we head. But that's where we're going to be heading. We're going to take the top route, and we're going to walk our way to victory. So, we've got our board here. Slide this over a little bit so you can see. We have our board here of where we left off. 7 health, 6 leadership. We only have 1 of these left. So, 1 blessing left. We're starting at week 0 on Act 4. We've got, if we get another, we already have 1 Bane in the bag, but we could potentially add another. And I'm probably going to pull this Bane on every fight I do because if it's dice or cards or chips, I'm always going to pull the worst of it. That's just my lot in life. I will roll a green die and 2 blues, trying to fight this huge beast, and we will see how that stuff goes. So, let us start our trip. So, we deal with the travel phase first. I got the rule thingy here to break down to tell me how to walk and how to do stuff, so that's what I'm going to do. So, travel, we're going to move our encampment. We're going to move it here. Then, move encampment, if to a harbor, we'll mark off where we can sail, otherwise we hit an event. And this event is... We're going to grab this deck, give it a shuffle. It's a sport event. So let's shuffle these up. Woohoo! Shuffle all that up. I really love these cards. Premium quality items. Alright. Put those back. And let's see what our event is. Our event, if I can read it at all. Lesson of leadership. You cannot use your hero in your lineup. If you fail this event, gain 3 Scion influence, separate from the Scion influence gained from failed combat. So 4 Scion influence is what this is saying. And this is, it looks like it's a King of a Hill event. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yuck. I could recruit a rival or gain a tactic from doing it, but I prefer Virago be in these fights. Alright, it's always been a minute, so I've got to refresh myself. King of the Hill earns 6 points by occupying key hexes in the arena, which means I gain a point per hex. So special events with King of the Hill goals have the following additional rules that revolve around occupying certain hexes over time. At the start of your turn, earn 1 point for each of your units on a key hex. Each arena reference identifies the key hex in that area. The key hexes are marked with the King of the Hill icon, which in this one are these 4. So basically, if I can have all of my units stand on that, 2 rounds gets me. It's a lot in life. Smalot. Alright, so one local and one rival in this King of Hill event. If I spectate, I'm going to gain the Scion influence, which will put a terrible thing in the bag. If I don't spectate, I lose, I gain 4, which means I put 2 in the bag. Awesome. Let's do this. Virago cannot fight, so she would have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. That is her health, but she will not be participating in this combat whatsoever. It will be up to the group. Jeez. Okay. Do I have anything for King of the Hill? In Spar events, so in all Spar events, and this is a Spar event, right? No, this isn't a Spar event. This is a sport event, but it's King of the Hill. Do I have anything for King of the Hill? After accepting an event, you may sacrifice a local unit. If you do, all your units are treated as local for that event. When you spectate, you may mark off 1 week to reduce the amount of Scion influence gained to 1. Virago has Arcing Shot, not there. In a Spar event, nope. Virago, nope. At the end of the travel phase, you may discard... Oh, wait, I had Send the Scout. At the end of each travel phase, you may discard the top card of any deck, so I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this one, because I get discarded because of my Send the Scout. So that was the end of the travel phase. So at the end of the travel phase, you may discard the top card of any event deck. I'm going to get rid of this nonsense because I don't want it. We'll do the other one. The other one looks more fun. So let's do this one. Feat of Sacrifice. When accepted, either discard an opportunity card from your camp or deal 3 damage to your hero. I don't mind doing that because I only have 1 hero prowess left to gain. Add a bag unit to the end of the rival lineup in a bloodshed event and win the event. That's okay, we can discard you. I'm not going to do that. Alright. So that will do that. And then we get a local, which we don't have much left, just these. Nope, those are Amazons. Oh. All the locals from Kunlun are in the bag. So there is no locals except for what's in the bag. What happens then? What happens when there's no locals to pick? Because I killed them all. Let's see. I think you just pull from the bag at that point. Locals. Why don't you have an index? A unit matches the current arena. Local units are granting differing benefits of battle. Yeah, I think I just pull from the bag at that point. I'll probably pull a local unit anyway. Haha, told you. Local unit. Come on. So, local unit who will also get a tactic. You are ranged, so you will get a bolster health tactic. Then we are going to pull a rival. Come on. You. Another Kunlun person. And because we're on Act 4, +1 rival with a tactic to the end of rival lineup. Rival deploys 2 units with +2 health on its first turn. So 1 more unit with a tactic. A Secutor. And you are a Guardian type, a defender, so you will get stun as a tactic. Okay. Now we're talking. So, you deploy out first. So you're coming out. 2 of them will come out. You have 3, 4, 5, and I do need to pick the. I do need to pick the blah. The blah. I do need to pick the person that I can't hit. I'm not going to make it you because you have first strike and dig in, and I don't like you for that. So you'll come here with 5. I will give it to... I'll give it to the Secutor. Secutor absorb too, so that shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so your job on here is that you have perfect strike. So perfect strike says... perfect strike. Innate. When attacking, if this unit rolls hits on all of its attack die, it doubles the total damage dealt by that attack. And it says, a local unit, you will move towards the platform hex in range. So you have first strike and dig in. First strike says the unit can attack or use a special to turn it's deployed. It doesn't, but remember 2 of these bad boys are coming out per the rules. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Rival deploys 2 units with +2 healths on its first turn. So that's you 2. You have retaliate, hurl, you have first strike, and dig in, and I believe the one that lets you move is tactical, and you do not. Neither of y'all have tactical, so there is no movement for any of you. However, my turn. Yeah. Score points. So my turn. Virago's coming out to blot out the sun. She has first strike, heave, and she has arcing shot. Deal 1 damage to each non-elite unit in combat. Boom. Blot out the sun. We'll knock 1 off from both of you. And all she has is first strike. So I really wish she had tactical, because I would start moving closer towards this. Okay, that ends her turn. The bolster health would have gone on the first guy, which actually gives you 2 more health. So you are like Scion quality. Hey Matthew, thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, let's zoom in here so you see these cards. I'll move this up and its tactic up. So next coming out for them is the steps are combat turn sequence, deployment. So you are coming out with 4 health. This is gonna sting. And the stun tactic, you have taunt and absorb. So no one has. There's one that says, this is something somebody told me I got wrong. This unit can move during its turn. The unit's troop can play tactics on non-adjacent opponents. So if you have tactical, that's when you could do that. Alright, cool. So that is going to. So then you have movement. So you'll move 1. You'll move 2. Okay. You can attack range 2, and you can't hurl. And that's just where you land. Alright. So my turn. Let's get. The Secutor has absorb, and you could help Virago as she moves. You have taunt. You have deflect. So let's do this. So you come out with 4 health. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put you here. I don't think I'm going to move this turn. I don't want you to be on a perfect platform to get perfect strike on me without my Secutor Dare. So I don't know if I want to move. I think I might. I'm trying to see if I could do something interesting here. I don't want to hurt my people, so I was going to use another arcing shot, but it's not worth it. However, I do have range. I do have that. I've got 2 range, so I can attack you. So Virago is going to attack with range 2. I'm rolling a green and 2 blues against that one. See how we do. 1 damage. You have retaliate. After this unit is dealt damage from an attack, if this unit is not defeated and its attacker is within its range, it is not. It only has range 1. So I just hit you for 1. There's nothing you can do about it. And I think that's all you can do, my friend. I think you are pretty much done. Alright. So it is their turn. They have no one left to deploy. So we're going to get some movement. You're going to move 1. You also have 1 movement. And you have 2 movement. So you will move down. And you're going to go try to hit me. Well, first. So is it deployment, tactic, then movement? So you can't place the tactic on me until your turn, according to the round order that says deployment, tactic placement, then movement. So you couldn't place a tactic, so you're going to move. And you're going to attack. So you're going to attack with 1 black, 2 yellow, and you have to attack him, the Secutor, because I have taunt. 1 hit. So you got 1 hit on him. So he takes 1 damage. Okay. Then it's my turn to drop another friend. I just have to get up here, basically. The Fury worries me. I don't want to put the Fury out. You could take down Velis almost immediately, but she has deflect, so she can't take more than 1 damage. From an attack. Let's put Velis out. 2, 3. Velis pops out. Alright, so then we do, so that's deployment, movement, then abilities, right? So I need to be able to deploy somebody else. So I'm going to move here and here, leaving me an open spot. And then I'm going to attack this person. I know they have retaliate, but that's okay. So I roll a green and 2 blues. See how we do! Woohoo! 1 hit! That's all I'm rolling today. 1 hit. And they would retaliate on me. And then my Secutor would attack. But I think I only have 4 chances to hit on this green die. Nope, we're going to keep him for absorbing blows. So that is my turn. So now your turn, deployment, nothing to deploy, tactic placement. You're going to drop this stun on him because you can't put it on me. Then there is movement and attack. You are within range. You are not. So you'll move here. Oh boy, here we go. Then we've got some attacks coming in. This person's adjacent, so the taunt works. So let's see how you do. Woohoo! 1 hit. That's all I'm rolling today. 1 hit. So 1 hit on you with the absorb anyway. And then you get to fire, but let's see what taunt. When an opponent adjacent to this unit attacks, it must attack a unit that has taunt. So it's not adjacent. So you will be able. Your target is platform hex in range of opponent, strongest opponent, which is Virago. So you are going to attack her. You did not move this round, and you have dig in, which means you're going to get a black die added to your green for attacking. Hooah! 2 hits, and that gets doubled because you're on a platform. So awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 damage already. And she has retaliate and is within range, so boop. You take that hit. Oh boy. That is it for that round. That was not a good feeling. Stun, this unit is fatigued until the next turn, so awesome. Okay. So let's have Agile. Was Agile the one that lets me... Nope, it's tactical. I can move when I'm deployed, so this is tactical. So I'm coming out with 2. My movement is 3. 1, 2. Here we go. Damn. 1, 2. Okay, I get to choose. Okay, cool. So that will be my deployment. You're fatigued now, so you can't attack anyway, but that's okay. You're fatigued anyway. So deployment, no tactics, movement, and let's fight. So you're stunned, so therefore you can't do anything. Velis has a range 2. So Velis is going to attack... Hey, what's okay? You may want to recenter the camera a bit. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Thank you. So I brought the harpy out here, and then the harpy has tactical, so the harpy moved. Right there to stand on there became immediately fatigued, which they're fatigued anyway on deployment. So it's going to be Virago and Velis that'll be playing, especially since the Secretary's stunned. So how much am I reaching out? 3? Yep, this is the limit. Okay, so I really should chip down that crossbowman since he's stupid strong, but this retaliate person's killing me. Alright, Virago, let's do it. You're doing a green and 2 blues. 1 hit, because that's all I'm worth this game. 1 hit. Hey, look, it's alive and it retaliates against me. Jeez. I just need 2. Alright, well, I don't feel like having that thing attack me again. So Velis is actually going to attack it with a black and a yellow. 2 hits. There it is. That's all you had to do last time. So this is defeated. Jeez. Okay. That's it. Their turn. No deployment to pull out. No tactics to play. This would fall off. No tactics to play. So movement, you don't need to move. You do. And I'm going to say that the crossbowmen, because this is 1-2 and 1-2, they're equidistant, and they have the... Nope, you have more health. Velis has more health, so he will shoot Velis and get a black die because he is not moving with dig in. And he killed Velis because he's on a platform. Velis is dead. Awesome. Because Velis has deflect. The unit cannot be targeted by its attack. Yep. Yep, big fun. Big fun. And the Secretary is going to attack Virago, because he can, and all he needs is a hit on this die that I can't seem to get a hit on. Hey, he missed. Look at that. Okay, big fun. So first round, I gain a point. So I gain a point for King of the Hill. Deployment, tactic, movement. Oh, no, I can't do it. I get fatigued. Let me move up here, fatigued. You'll move here for 1. You have your statistic bending dice rolls. And then 2 people with absorb is gonna fight. You are immediately fatigued. You are able to attack. So you are going to attack this with a red die, which is an insta hit. That's just how that works. I don't know why they made it a red die. It's just an insta hit. And you're going to attack this big bastard here with a green that does 1 hit. Okay. Alright, so where were we? Oh yeah, their turn. They will go, you're going to platform hex in range of opponent. So strongest opponent and then platform hex. So you're always going to go for the strongest opponent. So once again, these 2. So you're going to hit this one. It's only going to do 1 damage, so it doesn't matter. They're equidistant. So you're going to get a black and a green. Double hit, which would have been a 4, again, because that's all he can shoot. But I have absorb, so 1. And then you are going to attack the strongest opponent between Virago and that. It says the opponent on the platform, so it would be Virago. So, let's see what happens. Hit! So that would take her out. However, I'm going to use my final blessing. I have no more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's my last blessing. I go down again, that's it. Game over. Don't even make it to the Scion. Alright. Cool. Cool. So my turn, 1, 2, so I go up to 3. Then I will move Virago here. Move you here, where you'll become instantly fatigued. And then Tactical is going to hit you for 1. And then I'm going to attack you for a whole heap for less than that. Woohoo! 3! That's what I like to see. I don't have perfect strike. The units on the platform have perfect strike when attacking a unit not on the platform. Cool. So I hit you for 3. 1, 2, 3, and you're dead! Woo! Woo! Yay! That actually made me feel pretty good. Okay, where did it bounce to? Over here. Okay! Alright. So, their turn, you want to move to attack the strongest person. So you'll move on the platform. You're not local, so you become dazed. And then on my turn, I get 6. For the win. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that was the worst. Okay, so I won. I won that fear of sacrifice. So it says mark a week off. So the first week gets marked. Cleanup. Collect your rewards. If it's a sport event, recruit a rival unit. I want... Crossbowman sounds fun. I think I will take the crossbowman. You're coming with me. So you're gonna go then. So recruit a rival. I'm gonna take the crossbowman. Place rivals back in the back. It's just you two. Return a ring of chips. They heal the full. It was a sporting event, so I don't lose that character. But I keep my... I think I'm at full health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm at full health. I need more blessings. Yeah, I don't need that. I need this. In a single event, defeat at least 2 opposing units with your hero while your hero has 2 or fewer HP. That's not going to work. So this has been completed. And we throw that in the back. Return units to your camp, which is good. And we're solid. Alright, cool. I'm about to restart this game after going through 1 week just to learn it. I'm not a huge solo gamer, but I really enjoyed this. Thanks, Jade. Yeah, no, I am a huge... I'm a solo gamer for sure, but I love co-op as well. But this game is a lot of fun. This game is a lot of fun. Yeah, so good luck on the second one. It's interesting to keep track of everything, though. I have to slow down to get going. Yeah, to get everything. I agree with you, Jade. So who are you thinking about playing, though? Like, what's the character that you're thinking about taking on? So my next week, well, I'll move here, which is one of these events. So let's give these a shuffle, because, you know. Hey, Matthew, what's going on? And this is my first campaign playthrough to get to Act 4. I might not make it, but we'll find out. I might not make it to Vesuvius, but we're gonna sure enough try. When a King of the Hill sport event, win a King of the Hill sport event. Oh, you can't see that, can you? There we go. Probably Virago like you. I wanted to try the Asia girl but they mispacked her chip and I got Feng instead. They're sending me a replacement. They have to get... Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Alright. So, it's an opportunity. I just always shuffle on the first go and then don't shuffle anymore. Every single time I play a game, I don't shuffle any of the cards until... And because I kind of packed everything up when I put it away, when I take them out again, I just reshuffle as I need. But that's the only time I'm going to do it. After that, I'm just pulling from the front. That's the reason why, Kate. So what were we doing? Win a King of the Hill sport event by defeating all rival units to get this. Alright. I could get rid of this for the other one. Win a sport or blood sport event in which you deploy only ranged or tactician units. No, I'll take this one. That's perfectly fine. Actually, no, that could get it. I have send a scout, so I could get rid of this card and then pull the next one. So let's do that. That's a special tactic. I might want this one. So win a sport or bloodshed event in which you deploy only ranged and tactician, and I'll get the prepared special tactic. I've got 1 ranged and 1 tactic. And I've never seen you play solo, man. You always have at least 5 or 6 people telling you how to play. That's true. While we're at the table, I'm never alone. That is perfectly accurate. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. So we're gonna move. So we're gonna advance. Mark a week off for our movement to do that, to pick that up, and we're done. Let's move on to the bloodshed event. So remember, scout ahead lets me discard if I don't like it. So let's take a look at what it is and see if I hate it. So we've got Forgotten Master, and I prefer. Once when I'm gaming with y'all, I never game alone. So I don't mind. What is? Oh, it's the mic. Is that what it is that you're saying? Okay. So let's see. So there's only 1 local. Ignore act modifiers. Rival unit has +5 health and adds 2 black die in their attack. You cannot play tactics. 5 health. And we are no longer in Kunlun. We are in the Amazon home base. Huh. Do I want to do that one? Amazon's Parthians. Amazon. It's there. And are you on the other side of this map? Yep. Amazons are there. Okay, so we're in the Amazon lands. So we could do this one. This will be a tough fight. 1 local with 5 health and ignore all act modifiers. And it rolls 2 black die. Okay, so we would be facing a Peltast who has range 2. They would have 8 health. They would roll a yellow, a green, and 2 black dice. They're a ranged fighter. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about it. Or you cannot include non-elite, which is all I have to fight with, attacker units in your lineup. And the act modifiers would take in. This seems like a really interesting challenge. Ooh-wee! Amazons would be opponent on champion's dais would be the target, then strongest opponent. So the champion's dais, I think, gets set up here. Oh, this is the shifting walls one. Let me get the shifting walls out. So walls are shifting everywhere. And you've got range. If you didn't have range, this would probably be a no-brainer. What do y'all think? I should mess with this? This is the champion's dais. Hmm. Local units have flight, which I am a local unit. I have flight. Flight means this unit may move through blocked hexes, but may not end its turn on such a hex. Do it! No guts, no glory! And I lose, like, all my people. That's a lot of dice to roll. That's a lot of dice. And you don't get a tactic. You just get 8 health. Screw it. Let's do this. No guts, no glory. Like you said, no guts, no glory. So this is, put this right here. So the local unit that's coming down is a Peltost. That is this unit. So they're rolling a green and a yellow, plus 2 blacks, range 2, move 2, and 3 health, but it will be 8. They have first strike and heave. So heave, the unit rolls its strongest attack die against an opponent within 3 hexes and deals the resulting damage to it. Trigger if a weaker opponent can be damaged with heave, then would be targeted with the unit's attack. We have what to write on Janji's tombstone. Here lay a fool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 health. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, 8 health. You're coming out first. You have first strike. But you do not have tactical, so you cannot move. Okay. Woo! This could be the beginning of the end. Heave is good for you. You won't add the blacks to it. Use that to your advantage. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure this out. But Virago's coming out first with blot out the sun. That's what she's gonna come out with. And she'll come out right here. Blot out the sun. Take a damage off the bat. Alright. Then it's your turn. Oh, sorry. It was the arena turn first. Boop, 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 boop. Then it's your turn. So you're a local, so you've got flight, so you can move through block spaces, is what flight says. This unit may move through block spaces. So you're going to you move 2, so 1, 2. And you could stand on these things too. So you'll do 1, 2. It says within, you'll use heave. Heave says this unit rolls its strongest attack die against an opponent within 3 hexes and deals that damage resulting in it. So that you're going to use your special 1, 2, 3. So you use heave. Your strongest die is a black die, I believe. Yep, your strongest die is a black die. So you get a hit on me. I am not within range to stop that. That is not good. Okay, so we're going to bring out the Secutor. Oh, I don't want to lose this unit. This unit means a lot to me. You won't because you bring a weaker unit next, and it will only take 1 damage. Yeah, I know. Well, not really. That's not true. Because it's not... The next damage, the unit won't take 1 attack. The Palas has enough movement to get to move here, then here, to get to Virago to do an attack with all dice. So I'm trying to determine how do I want to deal with this. I've got tactical on the Fury, but I don't have first strike. And Fury's an insta hit. Velis has retaliate on her. Plus she has flight. Heave is only heave. Let me see. Does heave override the attack? Triggers if a weaker opponent can be damaged with heave than would be targeted with the unit's attack. It would. It would. You're right. Yeah, heave does attack the weaker opponent. So I will bring out him. 1, 2, 3, 4. The absorb. Well, no matter what, they're going to take a damage. 3 away could trigger Velis's deflect, but you only have 3 health. I would have to deploy another unit that is same distance and start some movement. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I could lose you. You retaliate. You have first strike, but only range 2, and I don't need you getting hit. So let's drop. I'll deploy that. And then... Oh, sorry, before my turn. Tick, tick. Tick, tick. That matters not to me. Virago's going to move here. And you're in range for my attack. So Virago's going to roll green and 2 blues. 1 damage! Blankety blank, 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 blank. Blank! Jeez. Alright. So I moved it. I went. I believe they move at the beginning of after I go. Right? So... Yeah. I believe they move after I go. I went... Yep, now it's their turn. Okay, so now it's their turn. It doesn't move again. In the order of your choosing, move each monolith 1 hex in the directions arrows all units in the where displaced. Okay, so the arena move turn just happened, then I went. Now it's their turn, then the arena turn, then I go. Alright, so you have range on her, but heave 1, 2, 3 is there. If we read heave properly, I don't want this to be triggers if a weaker opponent can be damaged with heave, then would be targeted with this unit's attack. Okay. I'm gonna believe y'all. I'm gonna believe y'all. I'm just gonna believe y'all. That's a miss. Oh, that's gonna cost you. Okay, so that ends your turn. Arena shift. Boom, boom. What happens when you get pushed in a corner? If a monolith is unable to move in an indicated direction, it turns. All units in the where displaced in the same direction that the monolith moves in if possible. Otherwise, they are not displaced. In order of your choosing, move each monolith 1 hex in the direction its arrow points. All units in the where displaced in the same direction the monolith is moving, if possible. Otherwise, they are not displaced. If a monolith is unable to move in the indicated direction, it turns to face the opposite direction, then moves. So, boop. And then you move here. Okay, so now we deploy. Well, they both have 3. The attacker would have 2. So I could bring my archer in, actually. Try to end this as quickly as possible. I got 1 more unit I could put in, and it could be the archer. I don't know if I have enough to kill this person. No matter what, they'll just take 1 damage. So I'll put that there. Hey, Jen. You're going to move 2, 1, 2. You're going to stay right there. And we're going to start a swinging. So, alright, here we go. So, the attacker will roll a yellow and a blue. So we're going to roll these from my attacker. I got 2 attacks on you. So 1, 2. Then Virago's going to attack for these 3. 2! Alright. 1, 2. Okay, I'm in retaliate range. So, alright, so that ends me. It is your turn. You are going to attack the weakest opponent between these 2 because they're within range for your heave, which is perfectly fine. You'll attack that one. That's a hit. And I retaliate. And you will spin and move. Spin and move, move, spin and move. My turn. You got 1 health left, and I'm going to move here. And we're all going to have fun today. So first is going to be Virago. We're all going to have fun. How much misses can I roll? Virago got 1 hit, which is all I needed to kill this unit. So it died. And her. Yeah, but not in range. That's why, or else I would have shot her with that. That's why I moved closer so I could do it. So that ends that. So we won. Alright. So, and this was a blood sport event. So it says mark week off. So that's week 3. Success collect your rewards is a bloodshed event. We can add or upgrade a die or gain a health or a leadership. I think I should probably gain a health. I was thinking of upgrading a die because I'm rolling horribly. But I'm thinking of gaining a health. Potentially. I'm thinking of gaining a health because my blessings are garbage. So I'm going to gain a health. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gain a health there. Place rivals and Banes back in the bag. These 2 are mine. Nobody on my team died. So you are going in the bag. Discard lethal or restore non-lethal defeated units. Return remaining units to the camp. Excuse me. Clear this off. And we're ready to jam. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool. 1 bloodshed event down. Let's get rid of that. Next, we're going to move here to another bloodshed event. So we can discard this one if we don't like it. We can discard this one if we don't like it. So you cannot include attackers' units in your lineup for this fight. And this will be it'll be a 3-on-3 fight, and all 3 of their units have tactics. Oh boy. Okay. I think I might spectate this one. Because if I get rid of it, because you're like, well, what do you get if you get rid of it? I'll get this one. When accepted, gain a Bane. And I'm going to gain a Bane anyway. Because I'm going to gain a Bane anyway, so let's not gain another, so I'm going to spectate this. So when we spectate... So, event phase, we're going to spectate, discard the event, rearrange the top 3. When accepted, you may gain any amount of sign influence to add the same number of units in the camp to your lineup. At the start of each of your turns, deal 1 damage to your hero if they are not in combat. Poison darts. Or this. Let's do that. I'll do that. Okay. Gain Sign Influence, which gets us the one we need to add another Bane to the bag. Alright, that's going in the bag. It's a Bane. It's a Bane, right? Yep, it's a Bane. That goes in the bag. Then what else happens? Heal your hero to full. And clean up. Okay. Next week. Sporting event. Alright. I want to do a spar. I don't want to do King of the Hills anymore. So I'm going to ditch this King of the Hill because I don't want to do it. Instead, let's do a spar event. You may search the bag and freely choose the first unit of the rival lineup. Yay. Yay. Alright, so that'll work. So let's set these up. So here, 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 and there. It's not going to be an Amazon, that's for sure. Let's see, and how many units? 2. There's going to be 4. It's going to be a 4-on-4 fight. 3 of them have tactics. Okay. So what do we want to fight with? I don't want that healer dude. I hate him. But he's the only Atlantean in here, isn't he? This bag is full of stuff. The reptilian. That's the one I don't want to fight. I hate that guy. I could one-shot him. I could one-shot him, though. He's not going to move far, so... Welcome to the Amazons. Alright, so you're going to come in here, and you're going to have a stun tactic. And... I'm gonna pull the thing that gives him like 30 health. Watch. It's gonna be like the first thing I pull. An Argonaut. And that Argonaut also has a stun tactic. Then we got a neutral tactician. And finally, because this is an Act 4, we need one more rival. A provocator! I gotta kill him. Alright, so we got those in the lineup. Anyway, that's who we got in the lineup. And that provocator will gain a tactic that is hamstring. Alright, good luck, man. I need to go set up Tanera's Adventures game night. Alright, Jay, take care. Take care. Good luck. Alright, so we'll put this right here so y'all can see that. And let's begin the fun. Boop. So first we're going to deploy units. So you're coming out with 3 health. 2, 3. Oh, rival units deploy 2 units with +2 health on the first turn. So you're coming with 5 health with regen. Why did I choose you? Alright, so you pop out. And this one has 4 health +2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So basically I'm fighting the same person all over again. And a spar event. Do I have to pick the person I can't kill on the spar event, and I just got to kill everybody else? Defeat all rivals units with the exception of the Tribune. Yep. Who will be Tribune? The Provocator. He will be Tribune. He moves a lot. He's not going to be Tribune. Maybe the Reptilian? No, I'm going to throw it on the last guy in the line. The Provocator. Canje, what does the helmets on the right and left side of the card mean? Oh, that is the units to deploy. Let me put this back out here. So basically what you're seeing is this is saying that this is a spar event, so non-fatal. These are my units, so I deploy my hero plus 3 other units. That's my max that I could deploy for this fight. The adversary is going to deploy 3 rival units. If you see an L on here, that means a local unit, but it's a rival unit, and if you see a T, it means it comes with a tactic. That's what it means. So that kind of lets you know your limit of the fight. Alright. You're going to heal if I blot out the sun, but that just needs to happen. Because you are stupid. Okay, so round 1. You drop. I drop and blot out the sun. You're going to get that back. Yeah, no problem. If you have any questions, let me know. I don't know much. I don't know much. So that ends my turn. Doop. Doop. These are all block spaces, so y'all can't move through them. And then you will regen 1. Deploy! Deploy, deploy! You get 2 health. And you're a tactician. Tacticians say... tactical. This unit can move during the turns deployed, and this unit's troop can play tactics on non-adjacent opponents, not including elite. Well, I'm elite, so you can't drop it on me. So who cares what you think? You will move here, you will move here, and you will move here. No, the enemy always goes first. The enemy, that's why they deployed first. So my turn. I need to get these 2. I need to get, I think I need to, how much am I pulling with me? 3 others. I need to set up some attack. I have heave too. So I can use heave if I need to. So I'm going to pull this out. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to pull this out. My range first strikers. Actually, I'll wait till they get close to use first strike. I will pull you out. And then I can move. But I won't. I'll end my turn. This is kind of stuck between them, so it'll turn around. This will move here, this will move here, and that'll move there. So, deployment stage, the last one comes out. 1, 2. You've got tactical innately, so you can drop that stun on her. Can you stack tactics? Or can only one tactic go on somebody? Let's find out. In this step, place the next rival tactic chip that has a valid target if possible. The rival places 1 tactic per turn. 1 tactic per turn. And so you get the stun, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just 1 per turn, though. Okay. Then you will move 1, 1, 1. And you have tactical, so you can move on your turn. So you have tactical as well. You're going to drop the hamstring on her. Hamstring and a stun. Big fun. Okay. Cool. Cool. So my turn. I have to deploy first. Because I'm like, why don't I just blot out the sun again? Here. Move here. I can heave this guy, potentially. I think this guy's going to be the problem. So I'm going to... Oh, one per turn. That's right. One per turn, but more than one on a unit. Yep. So... I could just be right here and heave. 1, 2, 3. And then when he moves next turn, I could hit him. Then we could deal with that stupid reptile. The reptile seems to be the problem, and he'll be able to attack me next round when that dais moves. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to deploy you. I do need to move so somebody else can deploy this round. So I have to move here. I don't have a choice. Nope, I'm not going to move this round. I'll deploy next round. So I'm going to heave. Strongest die, I believe, is green. And that's a miss. Because I can't hit for beans. You are stunned, so you can't do anything, and then you're going to get stunned again. So that ends my turn. Shift, turn around, shift. And their turn, nobody to deploy. The stun fell off. But you're going to stun again. How's attack? Then 1, 2. You will always attack the strongest opponent. 3. And you roll a red die, which is an auto hit. And I have retaliate. And you will move here. Because you can't move through block spaces. Alright, box them in, fellas. Box them in. Okay, my turn. Velis is stunned. Crossbowman is going to get a black die for what's that called? Dig in? So it's a black and green. And I'm aiming at the tactician. Because that's an auto hit, which isn't fun. And that's the one hit I needed. So the tactician has been defeated. Then Virago is going to attack. Man. Just let me get 3 hits. That's all I need is 3 hits. I don't care if he regens. I just need 3 hits. Come on. Come on now. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. 3 hits. it pushes them if it moves into a space with them. Like, this guy's going to get pushed that way. 3 hits. Come on, baby. 3 hits. 2. So, 1, 2. Because taunt says if I'm next to him, I have to do it. When an opponent adjacent to this unit attacks. So I can hit that guy. He's going to get a health back, so I'll keep it there. And Velis is stunned. You know what? Before I did that, I'm going to augment something. Before I did that, I would move. No, it doesn't do damage. The thing says it doesn't do any damage, it just pushes you. And then if it can't go any further, it spins around and moves in the other direction. I wish it would do damage. So I'd move there. And that would end my turn. Okay. This could be it. I should stay in the back. Should I have moved up? It cramps the space. Yeah, it cramps the space. I would love to get the taunt up. And I think if I move it there, I can get the taunt up. So I will do it there. Okay. So that ends my turn. So you get pushed. This thing spins around and doesn't move. This thing spins around and doesn't move. This thing doesn't spins around and pushes me to where I did not want to go. Alright, so stun would fall off. And you will hamstring somebody. Unit cannot attack. I'll put it on you, because I don't plan on moving for a little while. Velis is kind of tired of getting beat up. Okay, so you will move 1, 2, 3. Y'all don't need to move. So the reptilian is going to attack. Because you have Inspire, but that's nearby units, right? Adjacent. Allies adjacent. Yeah. So you're going to roll 2 blue on me. Hey, Rory. I got inspired from your stream the other day and pulled out Robinson Crusoe. Now I'm enjoying Self-Torment. That's awesome. That's awesome. Double hit. That double hit is not good. 2. Double hit is bad. Retaliate. Double hit is very bad. And then you get to roll one of these, which is probably going to be a hit as well. Because that's how this game works. So 1. I hit you for 1. I've got 4 health left until endgame. Can I survive? Alright. Okay, my turn. Sector. Actually, no. Harpy. Harpy has tactical. 2. Well, you move, but you can't attack. I don't think the Secretary will be able to help me. I think I'm going to bring out the Harpy. Harpy's coming out. Alright. Yeah, they're always going to hit me for the most damage. It's just how stuff shakes out. Okay, so Velis finally gets to move. And you're not moving, so you could get what you need from tactical. Let's have some fun. So, gonna have me some fun. Alright, so the reptilians got to go. So let's do what we need to do for the reptilian. Damn it, game. This thing is going to live forever. I can't do enough damage to it. I just needed to... Anyway. Crossbowman is gonna hit you. So it's a black and a green, but I just need 1 hit. And I got 1 hit. 1 hit. because that's all you're gonna take. The extra health on this thing is driving me nuts. Okay. Then it goes to stage. You're just going to spin around and move. You're just going to spin around. Actually, no, you're going to push. Because there's space. You're going to move. You're going to move. Okay. Now the taunt's going to become a problem. I can't kill this thing. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. This is probably the loss coming up. So you'll move there. You get to move 3, 1, 2, 3 because you have inspire. I'm gonna be rolling a blue die for you, a blue die for you. This is not good. I think I just lost the game. I think I just lost. Let's do this. Let's play it through. Let's play it relays, folks. I should have put the Secutor out, because this was a perfect setup for almost non-death, but let's see what happens. So, you're going to be rolling 3 blues. And you missed with all 3! What? Okay. You're going to be rolling this. And you got 1 hit. Alright, so that's this hit with a retaliate, and I take a hit. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, you're gonna get pushed. Gonna spin and move, and you're gonna move, and then this is just gonna turn around. Okay. Fury's gonna attack first to knock 1 down. Then Crossbowman is going to attack second. Because I gotta kill him since I have to do it. 1 hit, which is enough to take him out. That guy sucked. Virago is going to attack that guy. Why'd you get pushed off the board? 3. Oh, killed it. Oh my gosh. The luck of Vesuvius is with me. And then Velis is going to move right here. Okay. This will move here. This will move here. This will move here. This will spin around and move here. Well, hold on now. That doesn't mean I lived. So you're going to move here. And you're going to attack with a black die. 1 hit. So I'm going to take a hit. I'm down to 2 health. Oh, I'm so spectating. Next round. And then you're going to hit for 1. And then you're going to hit for a black and a green. Oh, I don't have to. I won. Sorry. I don't have to. I won. I don't have to. It's a tribute. I won already. That's right. I didn't have to take that damage. Yeah. I got you. I won. It's over. It's done. Stop hitting him. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. All right. Stop. He's already dead. All right. So I would not have taken that damage from him. The turn would have been over because he's the Tribune. I'll get this stuff back in my camp. Okay, so this was a sporting event. Recruit a rival unit or gain a tactic. I actually like the provocator. So it's either replace one of my attackers with one of these. This guy's pretty handy. He's got tactical too. But I may need a tactic. So, I don't know. 2 health for... So the difference offset here is movement, retaliate. I think I'm going to take the provocator and get rid of this guy. Send him on his merry way. And then these 2 will go in here. Man, they bullied the heck out of me. Alright. You will go back in the bag too, Mr. Tactician. The bag, not the floor. Make sure there's no more brown recluses running around. Alright. Let's see. These up, do some cleanup. Alright. Okay. So we mark off a week. We collected our reward. Place rivals back in the bag, return arena chips, heal, then move on. Clean up camp, move on. Nope. Didn't get any of those. Alright, so let's get on to where we are, where we're heading. We're heading here to a sporting event. So we are going to spectate, because I don't have the health for this foolishness. So spectating, discard the event. And then rearrange the top 3. We've got Pluto's emissary, add the top Vesuvian unit to the end of the round. No. Shifting sands, all units have -1 movement. Yes. And feat of worthiness, the health of all rival units is increased by the current act. No. So we're gonna put that. I like movement -1 cards. It makes me happy. All right. So after I spectate, gain scion influence. So this goes up 1. Oh, equal to the act 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I add another thing to the bag. Yuck. Okay. Then heal up the full. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So that is 8 that's there. And skip cleanup. We're good. Alright, so we don't lose a week. Alright, so we move on to the Vesuvius location. We're out of the Amazon country. I just have to live to get to this guy. He could probably one-shot me, but I just have to live to get there. So the Vesuvius location, let's put it here so it's not right under the light. That is it. I'm going to pull it down and read it, but just so you can see. Alright, so Burning Ground. Units are immediately dealt 1 damage when deployed. Burning Ground is ignored for Scion events. Pluto's Domain. When your encampment moves on to the Vesuvian capital for the Scion event, gain a Bane for each unit remaining in the Vesuvian faction stack. Going to die. Toughened Hide. Local units gain 1 HP instead of being dealt damage from Burning Ground. But this is if it's a Scion event. Okay. Craters. The 2... Let me get the map out. Sitting here hiccuping. Not swear I'm drunk. Let's see. So that is the Vesuvian map. It is pretty. Alright, so here's our deployment spaces. There's that, and the King of the Hill stands in the back. Okay. Alright, so the two top left hexes of the arena are the key hexes. That's those two. Targets are flag holder, hero, and then strongest opponent. Ignore these priorities for sign events that have their own. Woo! Woo! And this I can discard this if I want. Defeat at least 3 rivals with your hero in a single event. I can make that happen. Okay. All right. So that was a spectate. I don't lose a week. So then let's go to sporting event. Capture the flag. All units have -1 movement. This is silly. This is straight up silly. Where would the flag go on this? Is it on the King of the Hill space? I could get rid of that. Nope, I think I'm going to do that one. Because I don't want another Bane in the bag. Or I could skip it and go straight to the Scion fight. All this would be doing would just be getting me a tactic. That's all this would be doing. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this, only because all this would be doing is getting me a tactic. I'm already at full health. I'm ready to go. So let's spectate. We're going to spectate one more time and then go fight Tauti with whatever we got. Because that's all it would be doing. So we're going to spectate, discard this, rearrange 3, even though it won't matter. We'll put you at the top. And then those. I know it would clear out some of the Vesuvian stuff, but nah. Okay. So, gain sign influence equal to the act. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I gain another Bane. Then heal your hero. I'm at full health. Skip cleanup so I don't lose a week. Let's go. Let's do it. We're going to fight Tauti. Let's do it. Alright. So let's talk about this monster that we're going to be fighting here. So he's going to roll all these dice, but all of them do different things based on it. So green dice says how much he moves. Black dice says how much damage he deals to its target. Blue dice says total hits. On 2+ hits, Tauti deploys a random Primus from the bag. And red and yellow total hits, so Tauti's weakest ally gains that much health. Protected. Tauti ignores all damage it is dealt until 3 or more Primuses have been defeated. Set defeated Primuses beside the arena to track. It targets, all of them targets the strongest. He has gigantic, he has 6 health, he has 1 range. And I could get 4 out, but I'm going to show you this in the book in a second. Before combat, remove all Banes in play from the game. Let's dump all this out. So it says, before combat, remove all Banes in play from the game. 1, 2, 3. This one he's probably going to keep. So remove all Banes in play from the game. Oh, they're not in play, they're in the bag. Okay. Primus Tauti deploys have health equal to the number of banes removed from this way, minimum of 3. Oh, no, it's true. It's this. So they would all have 4 because of that. Okay, alright, let's pull this out. To the book! To the book! Scion special rules. In Act 4, instead of ending the act with a Primus combat, you must face the Scion in combat at the Vesuvian region capital. When you reach a Scion combat, place the Scion reference sheet nearby. You'll need both the Scion reference and the Vesuvian arena reference for this combat. The Scion battle is lethal, and you cannot surrender this combat. Recall that the goal of the Scion combat is to defeat the Scion, and the combat is successful when this occurs, even if there are other undefeated rival units. However, some Scion reference cards will alter that. Scion combat setup. Before or during normal combat setup, cross off your remaining blessings. For each one you cross off, you may choose and remove a bane from the bag or from the camp, returning it to the supply. Since several Scions increase their strength based on the number of banes in play, this can give you an extra edge in the final combat. So it's not in play, it's in the bag. Scion combats do not have a rival lineup. Instead, completing that combat setup step, follow the Scion's setup instructions on their reference sheet. You also do not have a lineup in a Scion combat. Instead, you have a unit cap. A maximum number of units you can have in the combat at a time. If the combat lasts long enough, you can eventually deploy all of your units in your camp. The cap is only a limit to the number of units that can be in the arena at the same time. Okay, so his setup. These are not in play. These were in the bag. So, Primuses. Before combat, empty the draw bag and add all unused and defeated Primuses to it. So, 1. Some people seem angry. Some people seem upset a little bit, like these 3 that I scrubbed up. This one from Pluto's Refuge. This one from Kunlun. And this one from New Argonauts. So they're back and they're pissed, and then there's these other ones as well. So these are going in the bag. So it says empty the draw bag and put all unused and defeated Primus. So it says empty the draw bag, which tells me that these banes are gone. I'm just reading the rules like I see them. So you will all spectate this fight. And those banes are gone because it said empty the draw bag. Can't tell me no different. Alright, so here. You will all spectate and watch this. Alright, so all of you are in here, and you all will have 3 health because there's no banes in play. Okay, so I don't believe this goes back in the bag for Tauti, unless he gets this innately. Because it doesn't say anything about having it. So, does anybody know? Because I don't see it in the rule books. I assume if I'm facing off against him as the Scion, this gets added to the front. That gets added to the front. But I don't know if he gets this. He could. But I don't know. Alright, so let's bring out the big dog. Here he is. Scion. That's him. And he's coming out with 6 health. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because here are the rules that I'm looking for his setup. So it didn't say anything about putting the thingama on it. Placed at the front of the Bane stack during game setup. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So here it tells you right here. Check it out. That tells you what's at the front of the Bane bag during game setup. So since it told me to dump out everything in the bag, then it doesn't stick. It just says that's what it's at the front. Page 31 for people who are looking in their rule books. The Scion's turn follows the rival turn sequence with one significant exception. After the deployment step, the Scion has a Scion activity step in place of tactic deployment. The goal of a Scion combat is to defeat the Scion without your hero being defeated. However, some Scions modify this goal. Refer to the campaign's Scion reference card for detail. For example, to win the Scion fight against Zahak, you must defeat Zahak 4 times. Jeez. Okay. Alright. Rival deployment step. In Scion combat, the Scion is the first rival unit deployed. It enters play days, which for a Scion means it does not get to roll its die in the Scion activity step of its turn. In subsequent turns, the rival may deploy units according to the Scion reference card. Okay. Alright, so that's bag's empty. You're coming out first with your 6 health. Doom! Alright. You come out dazed. The rest of these are going to have 3 health in here, so that's what's here. Yeah, it says, before combat, empty the draw bag and add all unused and defeated premises to it. So, empty means to get rid of them all. 6, huh? Alright. I'm less terrified. For the Burning Grounds, units are immediately dealt 1 damage when deployed. Burning Ground is ignored for Scion events, and this is a Scion event. Pluto's Domain. When your encampment moves onto the Vesuvian capital for the Scion event, gain a Bane for each unit remaining in the Vesuvian faction stack. Which, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But that is, once again, those are the Banes that would be added, but added to the bag. That's the thing that I don't get. I don't have any Banes in play. And when they would say gain a Bane, does that mean that when we talk about gaining a Bane, does that mean that I get Banes? This is not good. I'm going to pull up a browser. And we're going to go check out BGG and figure this crap out. Otherwise, I will beat it, and then it will be like, nope, you messed up. BGG, Hoplomachus, Victorum. I'll pull it up to share in a second. I'm just trying to get to the FAQ, and then I'll pull it up. Files. Is there an FAQ? I'm looking for an FAQ. 2-page reference. Alright, let me share this. Everybody. Let me share this. Browser capture. Browser capture, right? Or is it window capture? I think it's window capture. Properties. Yeah, it's window capture. There we go. Okay, so let me pull this back up, zoom in. Okay, so Hoplomachus, defeated units, tactic, surrendering. That's it. That's pretty much all there is. Yeah, that's it. Primus rewards. So that didn't offer me any information. Okay. Boss rush variant. I don't care about that. Detailed turn reference. Okay, so that looks like it's crap. see a weight. Sorry, let me pull this back up. Wait, did you remove all your Banes? I pulled the Banes from the bag. But it said, that's the thing, I had a bunch of Banes in the bag. But I don't know if pulling, it said that, this one said, before combat, remove all Banes in play from the game. So is the bag in play, or is in play when they're on my camp? Let me go to Chip Theory Games website. I'm in the US of A. Games, Hoplomachus. You don't remove from bag unless you had blessings left. I thought blessings were to remove what you had on you from what this said. According to this, it says... where is it? You also do not have a lineup in Sign Combat. Instead, you have there was something that I read where it was like... Before doing the normal combat setup steps, cross off your remaining blessings. For each one you cross off, you may choose and remove a Bane from the bag or from your camp, returning it to the supply. Right? So, Kate, follow me on this one. So that means that no Banes would be removed from the bag, okay? But then, and let me hide this so you can see what this thing says. Because here's the contradiction right here. Here's the contradiction right here. And let me pull this up so I can make sure you can see what I'm talking about. Sorry, 1 second. Alright, so here's the contradiction. Read the bottom. Before combat, empty the draw bag and add all unused and defeated Primuses to it. So, usually in a regular combat, to me, that would be, okay, all the Banes are still in the bag, and all the rivals are still in the bag. But Tauti's thing said, before combat, empty the bag. So that, to me, means all Banes, all enemies, all everything are removed, and right here. And you have to then just put the Primuses in the bag. Correct, Tauti says. Now remove the rest of the Banes from the bag and your camp, and the Primuses have that much health. That seems contradicting to this one. So this one says, before combat, remove all Banes in play from the game. So in play tells me that it's in my camp. And Primuses Tauti deploys have health equal to the number of Banes removed this way, minimum of 3. You may want to use arena dice to remember this number. Remove this way. Not then, after that's done, remove everything from the bag. So to me, that says, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. In the bag are also in play. That's my question. That's my question that I can't seem to find the answer to. Like, where does it state that in the bag means in play? Because when you gain a Bane, and let me zoom out. When you gain a Bane, it goes in your camp. And to me, that means in play. So, doing the remove them from the play, which means I have a bunch of Banes right here, that I would remove them and give that health to the Primus. And I can use any blessings I have left to remove these, right? To be able to lower the health of them. So that's the thing that doesn't make sense. But not all Banes go into your camp. Well, let's check it out. Double the health of the first unit deploy. That's gigantic. Replace this Bane with a local unit instead of a bag unit. This Bane counts as a unit in your camp for the purposes of leadership. You must deploy your hero first in all bloodshed events that have your hero in the lineup. So these are... Okay, so that says camp, camp, bag, bag. So that... But... I'm sorry I keep asking this, because it's... Like, it's not making sense to me. If it's in play, it means it's in my camp. So by that time, it means here, and I could have a bunch more... Hold on, let me see here. Wow, are you a Bane? Yikes. Okay. Yeah, there's more camp ones here. Camp, bag, 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 camp, bag, bag, monster, bag. I'll give them page 29 Banes. Thank you. Banes represent the growing power of the Scion. They have undesirable effects that will make your campaign tougher. The most common of the Banes is from the Scion influence. Every fourth Scion influence, blah, 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 gives you a Bane. In the rare instance that you mark all the Scion influence spaces on your hero targeting continuing Scion and gaming Banes for a fourth. When instructed to draw a Bane chip, collect the next one from the top of the chip tray and flip it over, then put it in play. When instructed to draw a Bane chip, collect the next one from the top of the chip tray and flip it over. Then put it into play based on its type. Bag Banes or Bane unit. Oh, okay. I've been playing this wrong. Thank you. I've been playing this wrong. Those two are supposed to go in my camp, and these would have gone in the bag. They are in play. Okay. Bag Banes and unit Banes are placed in the bag. Camp Banes are placed in your camp. So when I gain a Bane, I just get it. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Perfect. That is way clear. Thank you so much. So, what are we removing? So they'll have 4 health, basically. So they'll have 4 health from this. I think it was Touty that did it. Yeah, before combat, remove all Banes in play. So 4. Primus's Touty deploys have health equal to the number of Banes removed this way, which would be 4. Okay. I was playing Banes completely wrong. Alright, cool, thank you. Then dump the bag, put the Primus's in there, and we're ready to party. You come out, you are dazed. Okay, the world makes sense again. Trust me, I've had to read the rules a few times. No, that was very confusing, but thanks. That makes sense. Okay. So you deploy out first, and you are tired. Okay, so you come out with 6 health. That is very surprising. Because, I mean, we're going to make this work, right? I'm going to blot out the sun, right? Oh, wait, he's an epic hero. I can't blot out the sun on him. And, the act modifiers don't work in a Scion fight. This is just the finale. So you'll just come out, that's how it is. I can't blot out the sun on you. And you could decimate everything I've got except for the Secutor. I can't blot out the sun on any of them. So let's get the Secutor out first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because you will be able to get to me no matter what, and you can only deal 1 damage to him. The rest of the rules is that was it. That was it for the setup. There's the dice. Touty ignores all damage that is dealt until 3 or more Primuses have been defeated. And that's it. Those are the only rules. So when I roll the dice, we'll see what happens. But I'm throwing you out first because you can only take 1 damage, which is perfectly fine for what you need. And then Virago will come out next. So you'll come out tough and high. So none of them are local units except for 1, so you won't gain an HP. And none of that matters anyway. Okay. So it is... And you don't get a tactic. None of them get tactics. Oh boy. Why is the Scion fight different? This is silly. Okay. So here we go. So, in silent combat, now it's his turn, so let's talk about steps. Sign activity steps. Signs do not act in discrete steps like other units do. Rather, they roll a collection of attack dice and follow special instructions based on these results. They do this immediately after the rival deployment step and complete their activity entirely before play moves on to the rival movement step. Okay, so you're going to deploy a jerk from the bag with 4 health. So you got 4 health. 1, 2, 3, 4. Primus's Tally deploys have health equal to the number of Banes removed, which was 4. Okay, so blotting out the sun is not a possibility right now. Alright, okay. So now it's Tauty's turn. He's going to roll a red, 2 blacks, 2 greens, 4 blues, jeez, and 2 yellows. He's going to roll all this. And he's going to do different stuff with it, but he's going to roll all of this. Okay, so let's talk about greens first. I got 2 hits on a green. So the 2 hits on the green state total hits. That's his movement. So 1, 2. Okay. Then the 2 blacks. Tauty deals numbered damage to its target. Well, it's only going to be 1 damage because he's got absorb. And let me just make sure, because someone will probably say, you can't use absorb with an 8, with an 8. Nope, that's the absorb. Okay. Then the blues, which is 2 and the rest blanks. On 2+, Tauty deploys a random Primus from the bag. Yay! It is Kraken Lance. 2, 3, 4. Boom! And then on yellows and reds, Tauty's weakest allies gain that number of health. So it would have been 2 health, but you're already at full health. That ends his turn. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We're going to deploy Virago. My god, what the hell am I doing? I could not. I could weaken them down and then let Virago come out, potentially? Does anyone have first strike? You have first strike. And you have dig in, and this would kick. So let's do it. This is for all the beans, right? Yeah, this is for all the beans. Oh, okay, so who is naming their next pet Tauty? So this is for all the beans. I'm going to bring out the crossbowman. And I got dig in, and it's first strike. I didn't move on my first strike, so I get the black die. And we're going to hit Tauty with this. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Oh, wait, I can't. I can't hit Tauty. Arrgh! I can't do it. He can't take damage. Oh, no. Yeah, what do I do? I need somebody with tactical that can take a hit. Oh, this is so bad. I don't know if I could win this fight. Alright. Let's put you right here. You're coming out. And you're gonna heave. I can't blot out the sun, but I damn sure could heave. So let's heave. Heave! That's a hit. I'm gonna hit you because you suck. No, you've got... Yeah, you suck. I'm gonna hit you. Well, you've got dodge. What does dodge do? What does dodge do? When this unit is attacked by a non-elite unit... Oh, a non-elite. Yep, you're going to take it. So you'll take the hit. Alright, cool. That's all I've got. Alright, so we're going to deploy out... Wait. Resolve. Yeah, rolling the dice, resolving the effect. Okay, so you're going to drop out another Scion. Why is everybody that I beat coming back? You gotta go get your dad? You can't fight your own battles? Alright, so, and what does Hook do? Oh my god. Triggers if this movement allows a rival unit to get an attack or special when it otherwise would get neither. This unit chooses a unit exactly 2 hexes away and displaces it by 1 hex so it is adjacent to... Oh god, is she gonna pull me away from the... No! Triggers if the movement allows a rival unit to get an attack or special when it otherwise would not. Okay. When it otherwise would get neither. Alright, so you can attack this round. Okay. Ah! Alright, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. My revenge! Yeah, they can't fight their own battles. They gotta go get their dad, man. Alright, so these two are gonna attack him. So let's see what Towdy does first. You get... Let me make sure I have the right number of dice here. 1 red, 2 black, 2 green, 4 of that, 2 of that. Yep, all these. You gotta go get your dad. Alright, so movement. Green is movement. So that is 2 movement. Black is hit. You'll only take 1 damage. I'm just buying time. You'll only take 1 damage. You will not be pulling another premise from the back because you only got 1. And then you're going to heal that chump I just hit. Its weakest ally for 1. You suck. Okay. Then, Kraken Lance is going to take a swing at the Secutor and get 1 hit. Then you are going to punch me for this, this, and this. Two hits. 1, 2. I'm like nervous, man. All right. My turn. Deploy out. And I got first strike. And dig in. So I'm going to deploy you out. So, crack a jerk. Crack a jack. Let's do it. Ready to block for dig in. Actually, let me see if I can fix this so we don't have to keep shifting, because this is how this is going to play out. It's like going nowhere else but this. 2 hits. You've got tactical, you got regen, and you've got hook, so that's okay. 2 hits on you from the crossbowman. Then Virago is going to see if she can beat you down with 2 and this. Come on, Virago. Come on. That's 2 hits. So unfortunately, you have taunt, so I have to hit you instead. Because you suck. Taunt. Yep, one on the opponent. Then, Secutor. Well, I had first strike when I came out. Yeah, that's it. Then Secutor is going to attack. Come on, before you die, give me a hit. Give me a hit. Damn you, sir. Damn you to hell. Alright, so... Oh, my God. Okay, so that ends that. You could only have 4 units out at a time, so you're max Q right now. Alright, Towdy. Red. 2 black, 2 green, 4, 2, and 2. And you will regen 1, because why not? Why the hell not? Okay. Alright, what do we got? So let's do with the greens first. You're gonna move. But you can't. You can't. Then yeah, because I moved then roll dice. Okay. So then black will be the 2, which is enough to kill him, so he's dead. Go spectate with the rest of them. Then 1 blank, blank, so you're not letting out another unit, and you can't anyway. And then you got 2, you're healing your weakest unit. Stop! Oh. I have to one-shot these people or I'm dead. Alright, so black, 2 greens, you get a free shot at me. 3 damage? Come on! Come on! And are you gonna get 3 damage too? Yep. 1, 2, 3. I'm dead. Game over. Oh my gosh! I one-shotted myself. Jeez. I one-shotted myself just like that. Kid, you're not supposed to roll good for the opponent. I know! And game. Jeez. Then what would you have done? You'd have gone 1, 2, and let's see if you would have one-shotted this guy. Would you have one-shotted him? Let's see. Nope, you'd have hit him for 1. Oh my gosh. Well, we lost. This is hard. This is really, really hard. Wow, this is hard. Not being able to hit him is very, very difficult. And I think, like, Canje just got green screen like a green card. Did I do something? Did I do something to cause the green screen to come through? So Virago has lost, and she joins the ancients. Yeah, he can't take damage until you kill 3 or more Primuses is tough. But I didn't do a proper build with her anyway, right? I think I probably should have been doing a lot more blood sports to build these dice up to blacks, and then work on health, like get my health up, get my leadership up, that type of thing. So I didn't do the most optimal build, but it was the first out. Oh, I went transparent? I need better. There's no such thing, Kate. When I play games, there's no such thing as better dice. So, but that I didn't. I mean, we got in at least. Let's see. You deployed 1, then you deployed another. We got in 2 rounds before I was KO'd. 2 rounds. I need more I need more people to bring in, and then as I bring in like those shield people, the people with absorb. I think that's the way to go out. Kate, that's like saying, at least you tried. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't. You know what? I still like the game. So the scions are. There's a bunch of different scions to fight here. To take on. I want to take on the crocodile, to be honest. I don't see it. Where's the crocodile? I see the maid lady. Weird looking demon thing. Pluto's. Here he is. The croc. I want to take on. Yeah, the scions are hard fights. I think it's just the shielded. I would actually prefer they have that the Scions have more health, and then they have their ability track. Like, I like this. I like this a lot. But fighting all the Primuses all over again, and I can't touch this guy. Is that for every Scion? Where's my Scion book? If that's for every Scion, I think I found the one thing I don't like. So let's see. When Calliope is dealt damage, she reduces the amount of HP lost by the number of allies she currently has. I like that better. And let the allies be people from Vesuvius. Not frickin' that. The Hydra. Swarm of heads. Whenever Hydra is dealt damage, two Hydras heads are immediately deployed on the farthest available hexes from Hydra. Hydra then moves to the available hex farthest from an opponent. Okay, so we got a little bit of difference in fighting happening there. That's not bad. Zahak. Zahak cannot be dazed and can play tactics on non-adjacent opponents. And this one comes with tactics. I like that. This is the one I'm looking for. This one right here. Itzam. Scale armor. When damage is dealt to Itzam, the amount of HP loss is reduced by the number of scales it has. See, that's what I'm talking about. Reduce the scales by the amount of HP loss prevention. Well, let's talk about how much scales it has. So this says for each hit, it gains a scale. So dice rolls determine how tough it gets. This is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Kamazots ignores all the Great Bat ignores all damage it is dealt. Kamazot is immediately defeated when the last flag is removed from the game. Okay, so it can't take damage, but there are flags that you have to get rid of. I like that. I like that. Divisepid. This looks like after completing the first Scion combat, immediately set up and complete Divisepid Scion combat. Has +1 health for each of your units on this card. So he takes stuff from you and then rejuvenates. Not bad. Not bad. Pluto. During the rival deployment step, if there are no rival units in combat, the rival deploys a random bag unit undazed. If a Bane is drawn, once again with the Banes. So Banes don't come out of this bag. If a Bane is drawn, ignore its effect, place it on this card, and draw again. Okay, at the start of your game, you may deal your hero 1 damage to give them shove for the turn. Not bad. So, alright. So I'm ready to... I played all 4 acts with Virago, and I'm ready to give my initial thoughts. I'm going to play again, and this time I'm going to use somebody else, not Kraken Lance. And I'll say what I think when I pick somebody else, and I'll give an update. I'll say this. I'm going to go up against this one next, because I want to. I want to see how he fights. But for this character, I don't like his protected ability. I don't like it. It doesn't. I don't dig it. I think like there could have been some reduced way to reduce damage, but having to refight the Primuses all over again. Because in the other ones, you don't empty the bag. The Primuses go in with these, so therefore you've got a lot more churn to go through, and the health isn't insane. But I don't like refighting the Primuses all over again. I don't know why you would. Because aren't we trying to stop this and Vesuvius from exploding? We're just combating each other. Anyway, it's not thematic. So I don't like that. I didn't like the have to take out 3 to be able to fight him, and they're running at 4 health when I could get one-shotted by one of them. That wasn't fun for me. But that's touty. So to start off, I still like Hoplomachus Victorum. I think it's a fun game. I would probably say I need another playthrough of another champion. Who am I going to pick next time? You're trying to stop Hades, who is the god of the underdeath, so him bringing back dead Primuses does make... Well, dead Primuses, yes, which would be Stygiana and Bing Quing, but not Krakenlance. I didn't fight this guy. I didn't fight him at all. So that's why I was like, bringing back dead Primuses. Sure, if it says add the defeated Primuses back to the bag, that makes sense. Adding the undefeated ones don't make sense thematically. Who would I use next? I was thinking of using Nox, but I heard she's very hard to play. I heard she's like a more advanced character to play. I might go for the Parthian. I think I might go for the Parthian, and we'll play with him next. I would prefer to play with Nox though, but I've already, you saw how I went with Virago, so I think they died from the other Primuses you fought for 4 weeks, and technically the others were fighting as well. Okay, I get it. But I think I'll go with the Parthian next, and then after that I'll go with Nox. I want to play them all to see how replayability works. And if I was to be able to defeat the Scion, we would have a Scion epilogue that says who defeated him. Jeez, Virago's ferocious. It starts off with hoisting Tauti's severed head above her own. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Get yours. I believe Nox requires somebody else to roll your dice. Yeah, so this was fun. I made mistakes when I played, but this is the first. I'm sure everybody who played did the same. I'm not gonna be all busted up about it, but this was fun. I am gonna go against the Parthians next. I'll play the Parthian and see how that goes up against Crocodile. But this is fun. I still enjoy the game. Let's go up to the top. Yeah, I still think this game's a lot of fun. I'm still going to keep going with it. I want to try again to see how I do. If this is the opening Scion, that means the other ones get harder, I assume. And this one's supposed to be easy. But we'll find out. Alright, well, that is going to do it for tonight's playthrough of Act 4. I always have fun at your channel, kid. No worry, Matthew. Yeah, I hope y'all are having a good time. I still like the game. And I'm excited for Elder Scrolls. I'm super excited for Elder Scrolls because now we're in the world of Tamriel doing this. So it sounds fun. Yeah, so that's all I really got for today. I will be back on Thursday with a playthrough with Pac-Man of something. I don't know what yet, and then continue on with the week. But Kate, Cynthia, and I have a one-shot that's coming up on Sunday when we play Arkham Horror LCG, and I've been really looking forward to that. So hopefully we can make it to Sunday and play, and it'll be a good time for everybody. So all I want to say is thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you so much for joining me for this 4-act playthrough. I really hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, Steve. Hey, what's going on? So, just remember, everybody, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Have a good evening, everybody. Bye-bye.